we could, during speeches and performances, just a small reminder, this is being video and audio recorded. So if you could please check your cell phones to make sure that they are on vibrate, and if we could make sure that we give their undivided attention. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. I want to thank you once again for coming out here and supporting Ashley. If you are here, it's because you have had some sort of positive impact on my sister's life, and I will forever be grateful to every single one of you for that. I know everybody is going to come up here and talk about all the greatest moments of Ashley Elizabeth Joseph, but not me. We're going to start with some difficult moments. Once upon a time, the Joseph family was blessed with a beautiful, intelligent, amazing daughter by the name of, spoiler alert, it's not Ashley, but me, Abigail Ann Joseph. Life was happy and life was just great for little Abigail. I mean, she not only had two parents, but two sets of parents. As many of you know, my mom's parents, Apapa and Amama, were the main people that raised us. The spotlight was on her, receiving all the attention from everybody. But little did she know, she was in for a rude awakening, and that happiness wasn't going to last very long. Because 3 years, 2 weeks, and 1 useless day later arrived June 25th, 2007, the day my life changed forever. Because in came into the world this ball of red fire. Change is not easy for me. It still isn't, but this was too much. Because Mom and Dad, what in the world? Why wasn't I consulted? You can literally go back and see how unhappy I looked in the home videos we have as I distanced myself as far away from what I believed was an alien that they called Ashley. At the time, my 3-year-old pea-sized brain didn't comprehend why my parents were so happily focused on this thing called Ashley. Because all it did was poop, pee, cry, make noise, and repeat in an endless cycle that honestly shocked me that it didn't drive everybody to insanity. Poor Abigail would try to find every way she possibly could to receive the attention she had before Ashley came along, but eventually stopped and gave up when one of my plans failed terribly, resulting in stitches at the back of my head that, mind you, are still there to this day, all because of Ashley. 3 years later, when I was 6 and she was 3, Ashley and Amama went to India for a long trip. I thought everything would go back to normal and I would be so happy because everybody would focus on me again. But that was when Abigail realized she felt incomplete. And there was still something missing. Mama and Dada would be busy still making the big bucks, and Apapa, he was busy reading newspapers and catching up with his military pals. I felt so alone, and everybody noticed it. Dada, he got me video games like Mario to pass time, but it didn't help that these games had multiple players. When Amama and the alien came back from India, I had never felt so happy. That was when I realized she was no longer an alien to me, but my little sister, Ashu. The only one that would play with me, grow with me, and relate with me since we were so close in age. I still remember how excited I was when she came back, showing her the video games Dada got because I knew she would be the only one to play with me. I never talked about this with her, because I never wanted her to know how happy I was to have her in my life. We may have grown up with the same family support system, but we were complete opposites. Like magnets though, that's what made us attract and stick together through thick and through thin. The more we grew, the more I became thankful that God blessed me with this brat. because she is the one who keeps me on track with the latest terms and trends the kids these days use. She's the one who helps me with my hair and my makeup and even my clothes and so much more. As all siblings do, we have and still have our fights. But with us, it was just very interesting how the very next second later, we would be best friends again as if nothing happened. To this day, I still don't understand how that happens with us, but it just does. And it makes so much sense to us. To my partner in crime, my shoulder to lean on in challenging moments, and my little brat, seeing you graduate is so hard for me to accept because I know it's going to create even more distance for us than the distance we had as I went off to college in Augusta. People say college is when you live out the best moments of your life, and that may be true, but there are also some things and pieces of advice I want to leave with you before you go. This isn't just for my sister, but for all her friends who are graduating. College is a journey, not just a destination. It's where you'll discover strengths you never knew you had, and where you'll truly become the amazing person you're meant to be. It's a place for growth, learning, making mistakes, failures, successes, and overall, just finding yourself. When you go off to college, you won't have mama, dada, papa, mama, or even me watching you, advising you, or helping you discern between right and wrong. You have to do that all on your own. College is where you will face many trials and temptations in the form of peer pressure. It's where the values your parents and ancestors instilled within you is tested. On the bright side, you're your own person, and it will help you become more independent, but this is just me preparing you for everything you'll be dealing with in your future. College is the time you will make lots and lots of mistakes, and I want you to know that that's okay, because I know everybody talks about all the perfect moments they have in college, but there are a lot of imperfect moments. High school was easy because you just show up to class and you can make an A with the way our grades are balanced out by other assignments, like homework, classwork, etc. But college, you mainly only have exams, so you have to actually put in work, effort, and time. I want you to know that you are going to face failures in college. It's not only success, and it is inevitable. But remember, failure is okay, as long as you tried your hardest, and as long as you get back up to try again and just keep trying until you succeed. That's all you gotta do to make us proud. I may have given you all this advice that might have overwhelmed you, but this last piece of advice is the most important out of everything I highlighted. Always keep God by your side. In times of loneliness, you may want to turn to the world, but I advise you to turn to God first. Allow Him to guide you in life every step of the way, and always dedicate that little bit of time to Him every day, no matter how busy you are. You always say and view me as this perfect older sister, but I'm not, because the biggest mistake I made in college was forgetting about God. As I was overwhelmed with my studies, making sure I was the best of the best, be it in grades or having the most friends. But always remember, go to Him first, because not everybody you come across is your friend. Keep everything to yourself, move in silence, and only talk about your accomplishment after it has been accomplished. Don't share everything with everybody, because you could be meeting your next hater. Dare to be different and stand out. Do not conform to the peer pressure or the horrors just to fit in with our generation. Keep Jesus close to you and remember what He said. Be as sly as a snake and as innocent as a dove. This isn't just for my sister, but if ever any of you need anything when it comes to advice for college, moments in decision making for your future, or what to do when you're in a pickle, you all have my Instagram, and I'm just a DM, direct message, away. And to my dear Ashu, my little brat, my fashion consultant, and my ride or die, I know you're probably already mentally decorating your dorm room and planning your first college party, but just remember what I said. It's okay to mess up, because college will be challenging, exhilarating, and at times confusing. Embrace it all, lean into the discomfort of growth, learn from every stumble, and celebrate every success, big or small. While I might not be there to physically drag you away from bad decisions or remind you to study, know that I'm always just a phone call away. Seriously, call me often. I'll probably still need your help with Instagram trends. But in all seriousness, I am incredibly proud of you. Remember the values instilled in you by Mama, Dada, Papa, and Mama? They are your compass. We'll always be there, cheering you on from the sidelines, ready to celebrate your victories and pick you up when things get tough. No matter how far apart we are, you'll always be my little sister, my first and best partner in crime, because you are so smart, resilient, and capable of anything you set your mind to. This isn't goodbye, it's just see you later as you embark on this exciting adventure. Go conquer college, make unforgettable memories, and always remember where you came from. Go out there and shine. Okay, my darling, loving Ashu, we believe in you, and we're so incredibly excited for your future. Go out there and make us proud, but most importantly, make yourself proud. We love you to the moon and beyond, and we can't wait to see all the incredible things you'll achieve. Now go forth and be awesome and make your turn of writing your story the best of the best. Love you.